Speaking at the conclusion of the Obama-Xi summit 2 weeks ago in Beijing, President Xi stated, and I now quote, "We agreed to continue to advance the development of a new model of major country relations between China and the United States." End of quote. The key words are a new model of major country relations. He then listed several economic, financial areas in which progress has been made and announced an important agreement on respective American and Chinese goals regarding climate change, a terribly important issue that is beginning to haunt the future of humanity. That is all to the good and terribly important. Obama, in responding, very much agreed, adding also references to progress in political cooperation, especially in security matters in the Far East. And that too is excellent, especially the specific agreement between our two countries regarding climate change and the emphasis on the peaceful resolution of the territorial disputes in the Far East. Both leaders endorsed that. Let me note, however, two important issues that crave closer attention. First of all, there are some increasing indications of a deteriorating vision of each by the other, especially in our respective mass media. To be sure, not much can be done about the American press, as we all know. It is independent. Comments about China, since they originate from a press that is not responsible or accountable to any government, certainly not to the US government. Moreover, public opinion polls show that most Americans do not endorse the more strident press comments about China. Last but not least, the official position of the United States is strongly supportive of a constructive relationship between China and America. I say so even though US efforts to exclude China from the Trans-Pacific Partnership are, in my view, counterproductive. On the other hand, some months ago, I cited in an interview with a leading Chinese newspaper some very negative comments in the Chinese press about the United States. The Chinese media do in effect speak for the Chinese government, since they are officially censored. Moreover, such negative comments originate from serious scholars as well as from senior military officers and have been appearing in significant major applications. In that interview, I cited some of these comments to my Chinese interlocutors. For example, in Liao Wang, that's an important journal, last August an article appeared in which it was asserted that the strategic objective of the United States, and I quote, is to ensure its leading status in the entire Asia-Pacific, build a trans-Pacific order centered on the United States, and continue a specific domination, and the key link in achieving this objective is to dismantle the East Asian Regional Cooperation Framework, which has already taken shape. The key link here is to sow discord in the good neighborly, friendly, and cooperative relations between China and the countries on its periphery. End of quote. In other words, the United States is accused of deliberately promoting discord between China and its neighbors. Here's another quote from Renminbao, the official organ of the Chinese Communist Party. It alleged that the United States, quote, is boosting old military alliances, damaging the political foundation of East Asian peace, sharpening the territorial sovereignty contradictions between China and the countries around it, building a united front aimed at China, forcibly pushing the Trans-Pacific Strategic Economic Partnership, and disrupting the self-determined cooperation and regional integration process between the East Asian countries, end of quote. One more example, also from Random in Rimbaud this year. Quote, America's overall goal is to secure the total control of the Eurasian continent, and the purpose of clearing the perimeter is to pave the way for ultimately subduing China and Russia. Note the linkage, China and Russia, as being molested by the United States. This no longer is simply containment aimed at impeding expansion. Rather, it is a way of choking aimed at controlling or even suffocating the other side. Judging by the historical experience of the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union, containment will surely be accompanied by murder.